A reading from the book of the prophet Zechariah, chapter 3, fourth vision, the investiture of Joshua. Then he showed me the high priest Joshua standing before the angel of the Lord, with Satan standing on his right to accuse him. The angel of the Lord said to Satan, "May the Lord rebuke you, Satan. May the Lord rebuke you, since he has made Jerusalem his choice. Is not this man a brand snatched from the fire?" Now Joshua was dressed in dirty clothes as he stood before the angel. The angel spoke to those who were standing before him, saying, "Remove his dirty clothes and dress him in splendid robes." And he said, "See, I have taken your guilt away, and I shall clothe you in festal robes." And I said, "Let them put a clean headdress on him." So they put a clean headdress on him and dressed him in the robes, while the angel of the Lord stood by. The angel of the Lord then made this declaration to Joshua: "Thus says the Lord Sabaoth, if you walk in my ways and keep my ordinances, you shall govern my house. You shall watch over my courts, and I will give you free access among those standing here. So listen, High Priest Joshua, you and the colleagues over whom you preside, for these men are a sign. For now, I shall bring in my servant, the branch. For this is the stone which I have put before Joshua, a stone with 7 faces, and I shall cut the inscription on it, declares the Lord Sabaoth, and I shall remove the guilt of this country in a single day. On that day, declares the Lord Sabaoth, invite each other to come under your vine and your fig tree." The word of the Lord. A reading from the book of the prophet Zechariah, chapter 4, fifth vision, the lampstand and the olive trees. The angel who was talking to me came back and roused me as though rousing someone who was asleep. And he asked me, "What do you see?" I replied, "As I look, there is a lampstand entirely of gold, with a bowl at the top of it. It holds 7 lamps with 7 openings for the lamps on it. By it are 2 olive trees, one to the right and the other to the left." Then I said to the angel who was talking to me, "What are those things, sir?" The angel who was talking to me replied, "Do you not know what they are?" I said, "No, sir." Sayings about Zerubbabel. He said to me, "This is the word of the Lord to Zerubbabel. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord Sabaoth. What are you, great mountain? Beside Zerubbabel, you shall become a plain. He will bring out the keystone to cries of grace, grace to it." The word of the Lord came to me, saying, "The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this temple. His hands will finish it. Then you will know that the Lord Sabaoth has sent me to you. For who has despised the day of little things? They will rejoice when they see the plumb line in the hands of Zerubbabel. These 7 are the eyes of the Lord, which range over the whole world. the two olive trees interpreted. Then I went on to ask him, what is the meaning of these two olive trees to the right and left of the lampstand? And a second time I asked him, saying, what is the meaning of the two olive branches discharging oil through the two golden openings? He replied to me, saying, do you not know what they are? I said, no, sir. He said, these are the two anointed ones in attendance on the Lord of the whole world. The word of the Lord.